Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is my chemical peel video which I've been filming over the last month. I got this chemical peel, it was the DERMAMELAN peel. I'll leave all the information down below, and I did it with Skin Doctor Clinics with Dr. Selena, who has been doing my procedures for like 3 years now, so I knew I was in good hands. I will put some pictures on screen as I'm talking and you can see why I got this peel. So I have I say for like the last 5 years started to get bad pigmentation across my lip and on my forehead and like sunspots and things like that. I've heard so many different reasons as to why mine got so bad. Apparently it's hereditary and my mum kind of has it. Also it's definitely sunbeds that I abused when I was younger, which was so stupid of me, and I will never go in a sunbed ever again. I wish I'd listened to my mum. It's also being in the sun and not taking the right precautions, especially with my face. I remember I used to like burn it really bad. I think on my body I still use like whatever. I always use sunblock, but on my body I use less, but on my face I used to just put oil and sit in the sun. So I'd scalded my face so many times before in the sun. And then there's obviously like my lip fillers, which I'll put a video down below. I had them dissolved on my lips because they were so botched, and apparently it could have been trauma pigment. So there's loads and loads of different reasons as to why I think it happened, and I think it was really just an accumulation of everything. And so yeah, then I had to pay for my mistakes and get it fixed, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I don't think it could have literally done anything better. So this whole video is just me kind of updating you as we go. Just to let you guys know, I didn't get this this peel for anything other than pigmentation. So I think that it is meant to help with like scarring and overall complexion, and I definitely think it's helped with overall complexion, probably because I don't have different kinds of colours on my face from pigment though. I don't think it helped with my scarring, not that I wanted it to, but that's just another thing to note. If you want to get scarring, I would definitely like go and consult your doctor about it, because for me, I don't know if you can see, but I still have these scarrings here, which I've had for years now when I picked spots when I was a kid. So they're still there and very obvious, but for my general complexion I think it looks really nice. And then it's completely, and I mean literally like completely got rid of my pigmentation. So going forward, I need to just use sun cream. I need to be really careful, even sitting out in the garden here in England and putting a hat on every day. And yeah, just taking really like precautious measures, I guess. But yeah, I'll not talk too much. I hope that these pictures have given you an insight as to how bad it was. I'm actually a little bit nervous about showing everyone because I did a very good job of editing my pictures before to hide it and using the right makeup to hide it. But yeah, that is what I've been hiding, and that's how I look or looked every time I went in the sun for the last like 3 years, and it was getting worse and worse each time I went in the sun. So got to the point where I just thought I have to do something about it. This peel, they say, is a 10-day downtime. I'll talk more about this at the end, but I wouldn't say it's 10 days. I wouldn't have gone back into an office and worked after 10 days because my face was so crusty. I would actually say 3 weeks. A good 3 weeks, maybe like 2.5, but 3 weeks, definitely not 10 days, for me personally. What else we got to say? The price, it was £750, probably the best £750 I've ever spent in my life. And also, yeah, I feel like it was really easy for me because I was in lockdown, so obviously we're in coronavirus times, and it means I don't have to leave the house. I still can't leave the house, so for my healing process it was super easy because like no one else was out, so it's just like I had to stay at home anyway. The pain was like not bad at all. Yeah, basically that's a little overrun of it all. I hope you can see the difference in my pigmentation because I'm super happy, and any questions, pop them down below or message me on Instagram and I will get back to you. But yeah, there you go. Okay, so this is day 2 of the peel. So I'm looking a little bit red. Actually, I'm looking very red on camera. I mean, I am very red, but not this red. This morning my face was just like hot and no pain as such, more kind of just like if you have sunburn and your skin feels like tight and dry. That's how I describe it. I did have quite a swollen face this morning, and it is still a little bit swollen, but nothing too crazy. So what I've like kind of heard from reading up about it and all that jazz, is that tomorrow is when the peeling will start to happen, or maybe tonight. So at the minute it's just kind of red, it's quite tender, it's very, very hot to touch it. But as I say, no pain. So this morning I had to wake up and put on the 3 products. Let me get them. Yesterday I have to put these on, all 3 of them, morning and lunchtime, and then tonight, like in the evenings, I do 2 of them and not the sunscreen. So I have to put this on, which is like a little kind of like paste. Kind of, I think it's actually the paste that is the chemical peel, but you put on a very thin layer of this and it continues to kind of like shed your skin and get rid of all like the dark patches and stuff of pigment and all that stuff. So you do that, and then you put on this cooling cream, which is actually really nice and definitely is very cooling. And then I put on the SPF 130 plus twice a day, and this I guess just completely protects me and my face from any kind of sun or any kind of damage. So obviously the peel didn't go on my eyes, so you can see where my eyes are quite like normal coloured and the rest of my face is quite red. So I've just done, well, it's about midday now, I've just had a shower. I'm gonna go wet my face and wash off this morning's process and reapply, and then I will check in with you tomorrow probably. But yeah, as I say, no pain, it just feels very tight and as though I have really bad sunburn. Okay, so it is actually the night of the clip I just filmed. I thought I should actually give you an update because my face is very, very burned. I mean, not burned, but like, yeah, it looks burned. I have had quite a few messages on Instagram because I've obviously spoken to you guys over there about this peel, and a lot of you, well, not a lot, the ones that have had this peel or one similar say that tomorrow is the worst day and it's like going to be the sorest day and the day that I start peeling the most. So I kind of am feeling that already. Like, I don't really know the process. I do kind of know the process, but I don't know how I'm going to react to it. But I can feel, and you can probably see that by the way my skin is feeling and looking, that tomorrow is going to be the day that it peels. It feels very tight, it feels very like hot, and like I just want to put some cold peas on it. But also I should say that it is absolutely not unbearable, and I'm not sitting there like fanning my face or in pain. It's just uncomfortable, and it feels like there's a tight mask on it and the mask needs to be pulled off. That's how I can explain it. So that's why I think tomorrow my skin is going to peel. But anyway, I'm going to go and do my nightly routine with the 2 products. I use the 2 that there's 3, I use 2. I just don't use the SPF tonight because I don't need SPF obviously when I'm sleeping. So I'm going to wash my face and then reapply the first 2 products, and I will see you in the morning. Wish me luck. I also should note that I always change my bed sheets. Well, I change my pillows every week and I change my duvet sheet every 2 weeks or thereabouts. But having had this face peel, I changed the sheets straight away before I slept on them because I want to obviously not have any old like bacteria, and I'll be cleaning my sheets probably my pillows every like I think 3 or 4 days because I know my skin's gonna shed and I don't want to have any. Okay, so we are on day 3. I'm looking very, very red. It honestly just feels like really bad sunburn. It's not really sore to touch or anything, but it's hot. Again, yesterday it was hot and it feels tight. I do have a little bit of peeling around my nose, if you can see there. And also when I wake up in the morning, my face is like, it's kind of swollen, but I would say it more just looks really puffy until I stand up and I guess I get the blood flowing or whatever, and then it kind of like deflates again. But I do think my nose is quite swollen and I'm just overall looking a little bit puffy. But yeah, I can't really do anything looking like this, so I'm at home for the next few days. I think that I thought I would wake up today with more peeling, but it seems to really only be around this area. So I washed my face this morning and I did the 3-step routine that I have to do, and then I'll do that again in a few hours. But thought I would just check in with you at the minute. I'll check in later on today again if it looks like it's peeling anymore or if there's been any change, but at the minute there's not really much happening apart from I think I'm getting a little bit more red as the days go on. Like, if you can kind of see from my neck to my face is very, very different.
Okay, so I'm hopping on my phone because my camera is dead. I need to do a little check-in with you guys. I think it's 4 days. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 3 days. Is that right? Yeah. 3 days after my procedure, and this is how I'm looking. So, still peeling. Like, all of this is peeled, but all of this still hasn't. None of my forehead's peeled. You can kind of see how tight and dead the skin is. And my nose at the tip is peeled, but all of this hasn't. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like everyone I read told me about this procedure was like in pain. I don't know whether I've just not hit the painful stage yet, or if I'm just like not finding it painful. I don't know. But yeah, not much to update you on. Honestly, it literally just feels like sunburn. Well, no, it feels like right now it feels like I've been sunburned and my skin is peeling, so it's not sore. It's just like this all feels like sunburn, like tight. The only thing that is sore, which I read up about and I have heard other people say it, is my lips are kind of cracking on either side. Not so much this side, more this side. So every time I open my mouth like too wide, or every time I smile, it like re-cracks it. So it kind of feels like, you know, in winter when you get dry lips. That's how it feels. So I just need to make sure to try and keep that nice and shut. But yeah, that's just a little update. Not really anything else to show you at the minute. I don't know whether my mind is playing tricks on me, but I do think my pigmentation has already started to like minimize. I think if you can see here, I'm going to point at it, like there, that's what it used to look like over the whole lip. So I think from like here to here, it's gone down a lot, and then you can kind of see it again there. This pimple, I don't know what's going to happen here, because this has been on my face for literally like 3 months. And when my face was swollen, it seemed to have gone, obviously because my face is puffy. But now that my face is kind of not as swollen, it's come back. So I'm intrigued to see if it's going to get rid of that. But yeah, I will check in with you guys tomorrow and keep telling you what's happening from there on.
Okay, so it is now Wednesday, so I think it's about 5 days post treatment. My skin's actually feeling fine again today. I woke up this morning and my forehead had started peeling, which is the first time that area had started peeling, which was nice. Also, I'm kind of basically all peeled here, and then back here there's still some old skin. And yeah, it's just really carrying on the process of, yeah, bits peeling, bits not. And I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday, but this pimple is like still here, which is so annoying, and I don't know why it doesn't want to leave my face. If I stretch the skin though, I can see there is a blackhead in it, so I think it is just an infected blackhead. So I'm not going to try and get that out because I'll probably end up with a massive spot on my face. But yeah, overall it's stinging a little bit. I've just done the 3-step process, so it's stinging a little bit because I have like fresh peel on and then fresh like moisturizer and sunblock. But yeah, this is today's look. I do think though that my skin looks really smooth. Like I think, I don't know if it's this focusing. I do think that the skin that's like fresh looks really nice. But yeah, that's a little check-in for today. Still got a few more days worth of peeling, but so far I'm actually really impressed. And I do think my pigmentation has actually really subsided. Obviously it's really hard to tell because I haven't been in the sun for a little while, and I've still got skin that needs to peel off, but I do think it looks a lot better. So yeah. Hi guys, so it's been about 2 days now since I spoke to you. Put you down yesterday. Not much had really happened, so I didn't bother filming it, but basically my whole face has shed already, and then I'm still applying the 3-step process. So this one is obviously the peel, so my skin has started to peel again. So this morning I woke up and it wasn't like full on peeling, but it was like lots of dry skin all over my face again. So I think we're kind of like shedding the second layer now or something, not too sure. But yeah, my face is fine. These, if you can see, I've got this big pimple still, which I squeezed, which is probably like the worst thing to do right now, but whatever. If you can kind of see on my lips, they're both really cracked, which is so sore. So I've just been putting lip salve on them as much as possible to try and keep them hydrated and not crack too much. But yeah, my skin, I don't know if it's going to show up too well. I think this is quite clear. But my fresh, I mean, you can see how white my fresh skin is because I've got tan on my other skin, but my skin looks so smooth. I think my pigmentation looks a lot better, and also I'll put a picture on screen here to show you what it looks like normally up here, but I feel like all of this pigmentation is basically gone. Yeah, I feel like most of this is gone for the melasma. Is that what it's called? Pigmentation, melasma. I'm so happy with the results so far. But to be honest, I just can't wait to put makeup on. It's been so long. Yeah, I'm gonna probably check in with you like every other day now, because there's not really much to report on. But I'll just show you how I'm doing this process. I can't remember if I've done this on camera or not. So I'm just taking a very thin layer. This is like the actual peeling thing. This will continue to make my skin peel. So you have to put a very thin layer of this on. I am so white. Is this on? Yeah, the brightness is up a little bit. That makes me look a little bit nicer. Yeah, so you've got to put this on 3 times a day. So once in the morning, once now, which is midday, and once before bed. So I've just done that one on now, but actually there is an update. So yesterday when I did this process, my face was stinging so bad, and I think it's because it's fresh skin, so it's very, very sensitive. But it's nothing unbearable, and I have a little fan, so if it gets too hot, I just fan my face for a little bit and then it goes away. But yeah, I will check in with you soon. Okay, I am just updating you. It's still the same day. Also, this and this are cracked lips with a lot of lip salve on, so I'm not dribbling if it looks wet. But I just thought I would update you in less like harsh light, so you can kind of see my skin. So I actually think it looks a lot more smooth. Again, minus this, pretend this wasn't here. My forehead is still peeling, if you can see. But yeah, I feel like my overall skin looks a lot nicer. There's a little scab here as well, which I'm not sure where that's come from. But yeah, I'm really just impressed so far. I feel like my skin just looks really nice and fresh, still a bit red and still a bit hot. And actually it is burning a little bit, but my pigmentation, again, it's just this little bit here. All of it really has gone. Basically, I know you can still kind of see that outline like there, but this is like the colour that all of this was, and it was like thick. So already it's basically gone, which makes me so happy. Yeah, I can't speak when I'm doing this, that's why I need to show you and then talk, but that is the only bit left really. So very happy. But yeah, I don't know if hers is going to come up on camera, but I do feel like my skin just looks fresh and healthy and nice. Good morning. So it is now Monday. On Saturday was a week since I had my peel, so my skin is basically, I haven't really checked in every day because it's not really doing much different. Basically it just looks like this. I've got very cracked lips still, like, yeah, you can see they're so sore. This pimple's going away, which is nice, and basically every day I'm just carrying on with the steps, but my skin is not so much peeling but more flaking, and it's just been like that now every day since probably the last 4 or 5 days, and no change really in anything other than that, so there wasn't really much to check in with you about. I am getting a little bit sick of the flaking though. It's very annoying and my skin is very tight and very dry. I'm meant to be doing the peel 3 times a day, and I've been doing it every single day consistently and being really, really good with it, using a different flannel every like second day. But this morning I woke up and I was just like, I need a break from that peel. Like, it's actually, my skin is just feeling horrible. So I woke up this morning, cleaned my face and just did a moisturizer instead. But now it's lunchtime and I've just applied the peel, and then I'll do it again tonight. So I am gonna continue doing it. I felt like my face just needed a break. So, yeah, so this morning I, as I say, did a moisturizer, and then I put on a moisturizing spray as well, because I can't even, like, I couldn't even smile. Like, my face just felt like so tight. And I can't really smile properly either because of these lips. But this is a little update. I feel like I'm getting to the end of it. I'm trying to get you better light. Maybe no, I guess natural light is the best. I feel like I'm coming to the end of it. You can see my face is still very red. My neck is also peeled. So I put some tan on the other day, but you can see where the tan just hasn't stuck, like on this from here up. And yeah, to be honest, how am I feeling? I'm feeling sick of it now, to be honest. Like, I'm feeling like I want it to just be done now. I am actually about to put makeup on as well, which is the first time I've put makeup on in about 10 days. Because I'm just feeling really bleh about myself. But that's to do with self-isolation, to be completely honest. That's not to do with the peel. But yeah, my skin is looking lovely. I have had quite a few compliments actually from people that I've sent pictures to, and also from Johnny. He says my skin's looking really fresh, and I totally agree with that. I think when the new skin has come in, you can really tell it just looks really nice and like baby skin. I do still have scarring here, and these are still kind of red. But yeah, that's really it at the minute. I need to, I'm not going to check in with you maybe for another few days again, because I think in a few days it will be the end of the peel, and I can give you a full rundown. But I am very, very happy so far, and also my pigmentation is literally like almost completely gone, which is the only reason I did this peel, so I am so happy about that. If you can see, again, there's only this little bit here on my lip, but all of this is gone, and if you guys, well, you'll have seen the before picture, like you will know how bad it was. I mean, it was like all of this. So just to be left with this tiny little bit is more than I could ever have wanted from this peel. So very, very happy. Now, well, how many days is that? It's 9 days post peel. They say 7 to 10 days. So I mean, by tomorrow, like my face should have stopped flaking, but I don't actually see that happening. I think it's going to continue for a little while. I do have to keep using the peel for another 2 or 3 weeks, depending on how long it lasts. So I do have quite a little while of the process left. But as I say, I'm going to quickly do my makeup, because I have not done my makeup in 10 days, and I just really want to feel good. And also I'm really intrigued to see how it will go on. So yeah, I'll check back in with you actually in a minute and show you my makeup when it's done. Right, all I've done is put on tinted moisturizer and a bit of concealer under my eyes. I don't know if it's gonna show up. Let me put my hair back. Can you see like the actual difference? I have 3 different colours going on right now. I have my face, because like from here up is my complete natural skin colour, which I probably have not had since I was like 16. And then I have fake tan on my body, so my face is an absolute shockingly different colour to my neck and to my arms. But it's fine, I'm gonna just have my hair down. Oh my god. I wonder if I can turn you around. Can you see there? How orange my face is? What? Yeah, I think you can see that. Okay, whatever, I'm gonna leave my hair like this because I really just want to wear makeup today. What I will say though is my skin looks like it has been airbrushed. Wow. Literally all I have on is tinted moisturizer. And it looks lovely. Okay, right, enough chatting today. It's gonna run on so long. There you go. Yeah, okay, so makeup went on really, really nice actually. I'm very impressed. Good morning. So I'm just checking in really quickly right now. So this is 10 days post. Don't know if you can tell like how tight my face is. I haven't done my morning 3-step routine yet. I've just done my face wash. So I want to show you what my skin actually looks like. Can you see how tight my lip is? I feel like I can't move my face. But yeah, I want to show you what my skin looks like before I put on the steps, because the steps like really moisturize it and help it become flexible again. So if you can see down here, like this, obviously my lips are very cracked, but this is just all really, really dry. And this is what I mean by like it's not peeling, it's just more like flaky. Yeah, this is what it looks like every single morning. It's so tight. I need to go put something on to relieve it. But I wanted to just show you this before I do another check-in. So I have a little skin update for you. My skin is just the exact same as normal. It's been really crusty and around like my mouth area. But I do think it looks a lot better now, and it looks a lot less kind of like crusty, and it just looks nice. But yesterday I picked off my gel extensions and then went to bed and didn't file them or anything, so I guess they were quite sharp, and I must have scratched my face in my sleep. And yeah, this is what's happened. Which is so annoying. Like, I was almost finished with this procedure, and then now I've just scratched it, and this isn't like dry crusty blood, like I can't get this off. This is like open wounds. So yeah, a tip for anyone who is getting this, wear socks on your hands to bed if you've got undone nails. Like tonight I'm going to put cashmere socks on and tie them on with air bubbles, because I guess my skin is still quite itchy and dry, especially if I've not put anything on it throughout my sleep. So that's like 8 hours, and then I must have got itchy and just scratched. And yeah, I've got this, and also on my neck here, can you see? So yeah, I don't really know what to do about this. I'm really scared that it's gonna scar, because obviously this is like baby skin, it's super sensitive. So I'm gonna message my doctor, Dr. Selena, today and see what she says. But so far I've just carried on as normal and just avoided that area with the 3-step process, and I hope it heals quickly. I'm kind of hoping it will. I think it will heal quickly, because obviously this is fresh and new skin, so I think it will maybe heal kind of like how babies heal. But I will keep you posted. I just thought I should update you. Okay, so I have not spoke to you guys in quite a while about my face. After I had cut it in my sleep, I just was carrying on as normal, and literally as that like last scab fell off, I then did it again. Actually it was this side, which was just, was it this side? Yeah, which was just so annoying. So I actually would have been healed, I would say maybe about 10 to 12 days before I actually ended up being actually healed because of me scratching it. So that would be a tip. I ended up buying gloves, like cotton gloves on Amazon. I think they were like £5 for a set of like 8, I think. And I just put them on every night, and it made sure my skin wasn't getting scratched up. But yeah, it's literally, I think tomorrow, yeah, so tomorrow is a month since I had it done, and I'm so happy with it. This is what my skin is looking like. All of my pigmentation is literally gone. There's none on my forehead, there's none above my lip. I think I'm going to put my makeup on and then have a proper sit down chat with you about it, because I want to show you what my skin looks like with makeup on as well. And this is the final result. I do have scarring and things still, and my lip is still kind of healing. That's a little scratch, but that's healing. But yeah, I'm just really, really, really impressed. There's not a single bit of pigmentation on my face, which is the only reason I got this peel. So I'm really, really happy. And I've put a little bit of fake tan on, which I think has kind of like stuck to this area more than anywhere else. So I feel like I look a little bit kind of orange here compared to really, really white here. So that's not anything to do with my skin, that's because it's fake tan. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that little video. This is my outro. So I've got a few points to tell you. I think I told you most of them at the very start of the video. The main thing is that I am literally so happy with the results. My pigmentation is completely gone, but going forward it means I have to be super careful going in the sun and all that stuff, and wear SPF every single day. I would say it was a almost painless process. The first like 5-6 days literally were like nothing at all. Like I was like, what's everyone fussing about? My face did get really swollen the first few days, and it was like hot to touch, but it was never sore. It was more when the fresh skin came in and I had to keep applying the 3-step process, which was the peel, the sun lotion, and the like moisturizer cream. That was kind of burning after, I think it was like maybe a week, I'd say it started to hurt. So I actually bought a little handheld fan, I don't know where it is, from Amazon, and whenever I had to like wash my face and put on the 3 products, I would then just hold the fan on my face to cool it down for like maybe 20 seconds, and then it was fine for like no pain from there on. So I would say like it was absolutely bearable, but I would probably get a little handheld fan because it actually really helped me. Otherwise I would have just fanned, you know, but the fan was handy. Depending on what your nails are like, I have really bad nails, really bad condition nails. They peel and they crack and they are constantly in a mess. So if you have nails like me, I would probably suggest going and getting gels put on them so they're softer on the edges. Or I would buy gloves from Amazon, cotton gloves, because that's what I had to do. Obviously you saw where I cut my face. I don't know which side, yeah, it was this side. So I didn't get any scarring from that at all, from what I can see. It's healed up really nice, and we've got makeup on, but yeah, I don't have any remnants of that. I just have a little one here that's healing still. So be aware of that. What else? When you get the peel, like when you actually go, I put pictures on screen because I don't think I filmed this, but when you actually go to get it done, I got it done in London. So Johnny, my boyfriend, drove me up and drove me back, and thank God he did, because there's no way you would want to get on a train or in a tube or probably even in a taxi with what it looked like. I had to walk, I think, like 1 or 2 streets away to get to where Johnny was parked, and it was like embarrassing. I had like this brown face mask on, so be aware of that. I would have like travel plans for afterwards, because unless you drive and park outside, you're not going to want to walk around anywhere looking the way you will. But yeah, I think that is probably all that I have to say on it. I think I said this at the start as well, but yeah, it didn't do anything for my scarring. I didn't want it to, so that doesn't bother me. And I think it helps with my complexion, but only in terms of my sunspots, and my pigmentation is gone. I don't think it like really necessarily like... Actually, now that I'm saying that, I haven't had a single pimple since before the process, and I've been wearing makeup literally every day for the last week or so, so maybe it has helped. Yeah, because I haven't had any pimples. I actually think my skin looks really, really nice and like healthy. Also, now that it's done, I'm back on my Zano Badgie products, so I also got them from Dr. Selena. I've been using them for a while, but I think it's really important to go straight on to a skin routine that the doctor that's doing it for you recommends. I wouldn't just, oh, that's something I've got to say. Okay, so I don't think I filmed this bit either, but it was maybe as I thought my skin was healing, probably like the second day that I thought it was healed, I put on a serum because I got a bit tipsy, and I was like, I'll just put on some nice skincare. I haven't used this in like a month. So I put on this serum, and I actually burnt my face. Like, it looked like my skin had been burned. Not badly, like it wasn't oozing or anything. It was just like really a weird texture and weird consistency for like 2 days. So do not do that. Go straight on to what the doctor tells you to use. But yeah, apart from that, it was a very simple process. It definitely wasn't 10 days for me. I would say it was like a good 3 weeks, really, to be honest. Yeah, maybe like 2.5, 3 weeks, not 10 days. But I mean, everyone's different, so maybe you'll heal quicker. And yeah, I think that's basically it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, just pop them below or message me on Instagram. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.